make a really simple brunch, lunch, dinner recipe. It's an egg frittata with veggies. I make this recipe a lot. It's really easy. If you want to add meat to it, you can, but today I'm doing the vegetarian version of this recipe. So what I've done first is I have a cast iron skillet on the stove. I've sprayed it really generously with cooking spray. And what you want to do is just heat your cast iron skillet up. First is I'm going to saute some vegetables. Veggies I have some red pepper, some cherry tomatoes or grape tomatoes that I've cut in half, and then about 3 green onions that I've sliced up. So now it looks like my cast iron is heating up. So, whoa, lost a tomato. So I'm going to just put my veggies in there and get those started. What you want to do is kind of half cook the vegetables. Oh, there's my tomato. Half cook the vegetables so they're not completely soft, but they're a little bit soft. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour the egg mixture on top of this. Our veggies are getting nice and soft here. What I did was I just sprinkled it with a little bit of salt and pepper. And now we're going to add our egg mixture. And the egg mixture is basically 7 eggs beaten with about like a 1/4 cup of milk. You can use any kind of milk you like. I use skim milk, but you can use whole milk or 2%. And then I also seasoned it with probably about a 1/4 teaspoon pepper, maybe 1/2 teaspoon salt. So what you're going to do is you just add that right on top of the veggie mixture, like that. And you can see that it's already kind of bubbling up on the sides. I'm going to use Colby Monterey Jack mix, but again, this dish, the beauty of this is you can personalize it any way you want. So if you want to use pepper jack or mozzarella or like whatever you have in the fridge, Gruyere cheese, Swiss cheese, any kind of cheese works good. So what I'm going to do is just take probably about like a 1/4 cup of cheese, a good handful, put it on top like this. Well, I like a lot of cheese, so I'll put a little bit more. So probably like a 1/2 cup total. Just let this cook on the stove top until you see the middle part starting to get a little bit firm. Like you can see now the sides are getting a little bit firmer. I would probably say you cook this on the stove top for maybe like 5 minutes tops. Because then what you're going to do is you're going to finish it inside a 400-degree oven that you've preheated. Okay, so it's been about probably, I don't know, 4 minutes maybe since I turned this on. And you can see, if you come up close here, you can see that it's starting to set, but it's still a little bit liquidy. So this is kind of the consistency that you want before you put it in the oven. So it's kind of half cooked. So now what I'm going to do, I've turned my stovetop off. So now I'm going to put this in the middle rack of my 400-degree oven, like that, and let it continue cooking in there. Okay, so it's been about 12 minutes since I put this in 400-degree oven, and we're going to check on it now. Looking good. That's about what you want. Puffed up, beautiful, golden. So another way to check it is you can just take your finger and kind of press a little bit in the center, and if it's kind of spongy and doesn't feel liquidy, then it's finished. So that looks pretty good. So that's my easy frittata recipe that you can make for lunch, breakfast, dinner, and I hope you like it. See you next time.